Several months ago when Billy and I walked into services one morning and we read about the family retreat, at that time we found out at the same time you did that we were in charge of this. We didn't appreciate it then and we don't appreciate it now. So the honeymoon period is over for Tracy, and as I told him earlier, he will get his and it will come many times over. So, you know, we're pretty blessed in Riverwood to have a lot of talent, and you're just going to see a very small part of it tonight. And you can take that any way you want to. Because there are some people that really do have talent that will perform, and there are some people that think they have talent that will perform. The important thing is to laugh when you're supposed to and don't when you're not. And don't ask me when you are and when you're not. Just remember, we're in charge of putting this on. We're not in charge of what anybody does. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this little by little. And most of the time, the people that are doing the acts will introduce what they're doing, okay? So the first one tonight is Elisa Jenkins.
Well, I had this all planned out of how I was going to do this, and I had ordered some special accompaniment CDs that had orchestral accompaniments for operatic arias, and was all ready to do that, and they didn't come in. So, I'm still going to do something for you from the opera Carmen. It's something you'll be very familiar with. It's called the Habanera. And the title character of Carmen, she's a gypsy. She's a bit of a free love addict. And she's just describing how love is fickle, like a gypsy child, and how she loves, that's basically the gist of it. Love is like a gypsy child. And then I'm going to be doing another little art song. It's just a cute little thing that I wanted to do for you. And you just have to imagine this orchestral accompaniment. Okay, guys, you better turn these mics off.
They're already off.
Oh, okay.
I could do that, I just choose not to. Right. Okay, next one says anything, you have to do the rest of the show. Okay, the second act is the Shepherd's Trio. Scripturally the way you become an elder, but we'll look into that. Wilton Wright.
That's why you said, I'll tell you what I'm fixing to do. But this is a four-man French. It's got about 19 notes. It's in.
Hold on, they can't hear you back there.
You can't. I can't stay away from you. I'm going to try to play turkey in the straw. It'll be turkey time before long, so we hope you enjoy it. We'll go now. Miles from Louisville, Grandpa Jones. Here we go. It's flipped out. I'm going to play Billy Ball now. That's an old one that goes way back, maybe somewhere in the Civil War between the states, I mean. And I'm going to play it the best I can for it. Good night to you.
That's really good, Bill. The next act is looking for. That's the reason I'm kind of Dorleen Carson.
There's not much going on except brother. Brother's so dumb. The teacher come over to our house and visited and says, "Did you put that jigsaw puzzle together laying on the table?" He said, "I sure did." She said, "How long did it take you?" 5 months. "Well, that's good. Well, I reckon it is. It's been in that box on the table for 10 years. But brother ain't so dumb. The teacher asked him one day at school, said, "If you had 10 flies on your back and I smushed one, how many would be left?" He said, "One, the one you smushed." Then we got a couple that lives down the road, and they decided they was going to get married. One of them was a Baptist, and the other one was a Methodist. And they both of them wanted their preachers to take part, so they asked him, "Yeah, we'll both marry you." Well, the day came, they got married, and after the ceremony was over, the preacher was standing over there, and the Methodist preacher, and this lady came by and said, "Would you like a little glass of wine to help celebrate the couple's wedding?" The Methodist preacher said, "Sure." She asked the Baptist preacher, "Would you like a little glass of wine to help say, why, I'd rather commit adultery." And the Methodist preacher handed his back and said, "I didn't know we had a choice." Next one says it'll make your hair shine. And the other one says, "Ooh, this'll make you smell good." And then the other day I saw one for dog bones. It makes your dog's breath smell good. Now, how many of you, when they come home, say, "Philo, come here and let me smell your breath"? None of them. And it don't matter to nobody but just another dog. But when they meet another dog, they ain't smelling their breath. And the little boy across the street was over there sitting, watching him unload all of his furniture and stuff. And he saw him move over there, and the little boy says, "Oh, he's bringing out a bicycle." Said, "I always lived like a bicycle." Said, "What have I got I can swap the bicycle for?" Said, "I know, I'll give him that old worn-out lawnmower." So he went over there and says, "Preacher, you're going to need a lawnmower to cut your yard." "Yep, I'm going to need one." Says, "Well, I'll swap you my lawnmower for that bicycle." The preacher says, "Well, that's pretty good." 2 or 3 days later, little boy came riding around on his bicycle, and he saw that preacher over there just a-pulling on that. The mower wouldn't start, and he says, "Hey, son, come over here and show me how to start this mower." The little boy went over there, and he says, "How do you start it?" Said, "You just keep a-pulling." He says, "I've been a-pulling." "Well, cuss it a little." He says, "I'm a preacher, I don't cuss." "You keep pulling, you'll learn how." Miss Susie Ledbetter, she lived down the road from Grandpa. And Miss Susie prizes herself for her cabbage heads. She grows some of the prettiest cabbages you ever saw. I mean choice prize winning them. And Miss Susie had never been out of podunk for so long. You mean you can't hear me, Jim? Ooh, this is find you out. But Miss Susie grows the prettiest cabbage heads you ever saw. And she decided that she was going to take some to the fair and show them around. Well, she didn't know there was a circus in town. And poor thing, she had never seen any animals before. She looked out her kitchen window one morning, and there was this big elephant out there. She didn't know it was an elephant. And he was pulling up all of these cabbage heads. She ran over the phone. Sheriff, get over here quick. There's a big animal over here pulling up all my cabbages with a big tail. What's he doing with them? You wouldn't believe it if I told you. That lived down the road. They had 15 children. And Uncle Naboth went to town one day and he ran to her husband. He says, how in the world do y'all manage 15 kids, feed and clothe all of them? He says, well, we just have. How come you have that many so many? Well, you know, my wife's deaf. When we go to bed at night, he says, you want to go to sleep or what? And she turns over and says, what? By the preacher, the secretary. Okay, I'm running out, but at least I can't read what's here. Let me tell you about Grandpa Jones. Did y'all know Grandpa woke up one morning just stone deaf and he couldn't hear nothing out of his right ear? He said, Ramona, I can't hear nothing out of this ear. She says, well, call and get you a appointment at the ear doctor. So he called and he said, come on over, we'll check it out. And he put Grandpa in the chair and he says, Grandpa, you've got a suppository in your ear. He ran over to the phone real quick and says, Ramona, quit looking for my hearing aid. I think I know where it's at. He says, are they mad? He says, 2 of them ain't.
She wondered what y'all been drinking. You know, some people really surprise you. My goodness, that's some of the best stuff I've heard in a long time. Some of it I couldn't have told and got away with it. She did, so I guess everything's okay. I like the suppository story. Makes me fearful of getting old, though, I'll tell you that. Okay. You're done, you realize that, don't you? matter who comes up and what they do, it's useless. Tracy Moore.
Prepare to be amazed. My wife told me, she said yesterday, she said, why don't you sing or something? I said, well, I've already got a magic trick. She said, I don't think you can do magic. So here it goes anyway. This is what I'm planning to do. First of all, I need someone to volunteer $1. Okay, Patty. You gonna give $1? All right, who's got $1? I gotta have $1. Who has $1? Oh, you're gonna volunteer? Okay, here we go. Bring up the $1. Tell you what, I'm gonna let you come up here and help me. All right. Give me $1. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything with this yet. Now, also need a lighter. Who has a lighter? Kids? Who has a lighter I can borrow? Something I'm burning. Okay, let me get a lighter. Nobody here?
Where did you see that?
Okay, I only have one trick, so this has got to go right. All right, now, I want you to write down the serial number. Okay? Write this down. B. 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 4. 2. 9. 8. 8. 2. 4. 4. M. All right. Now turn around. Show it to everybody. Now this is called inflation. I can get it to go. Now, don't worry, because this dollar will reappear. I know y'all don't believe this. Just wait. Everybody watch, because it's going to go from the fireplace to the orange. Oh! Perfectly all right. We got to get it completely consumed here.
Under the orange.
Okay, there it goes. Y'all see it?
No.
Y'all didn't see it?
No, the orange.
Here's the orange, right?
Yep.
All right. Don't have anything up my sleeves. See?
You can't see anything. All we see is your armpits.
Now. All right. Now, the orange has flown into, not the orange. The dollar has flown into the orange. Wait. Getting there. Hold on. See, some people think you're just going to put $1 in an orange. But see, I've got extra proof here. Just hold on. Now, I need somebody that's trustworthy. Well, that leaves out Billy and John. Let's see. Let me get somebody I can really trust. All right, Sue, come here, Sue. Everybody trusts you. Come here. Yes. Either one of them. Either Sue. Come here. Now, see, I've got a couple of people to validate this. Take the dollar out. Okay? Now open it up, and then I want you to read the serial number. You hold that number up, and you read the serial number. See what it says.
B 429-882-44M.
That's it. That's my whole show.
Tracy, watermelon, $100 bill. Just figured the bigger the fruit, the bigger the money. The next group is entitled Soggy Mountain People.
Why ain't you in this? You picked the part. If you'd have grown beard. Got it.
You ready? It's a dual instrument.
I've seen trouble on my way.
Is he doing Michael Jackson?
Some people don't get enough attention at home, I think.
Well, the laughing's over unless it's from. That was just beginning. Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna set my heart at ease. Gonna take a sentimental journey to renew old memories. Got my bags, I have my reservation. Spend each time I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation, long to hear that old aboard. Seven, that's what I believe that We're ready now, Edna. Just a minute. Oh, Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up in a string. These are a few of our favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, floppies that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, I said, where we go, what is it, Emma? You got a better idea? I sure can. Uh-oh. Whoa, we got some fur here. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna try to make it in half. Maylocks and nose drops and needles for knitting, walkers and handrails and new dental fittings, bundles of magazines tied up in string. These are a few of her favorite things. Cadillacs and cataracts and V8s and glasses, polished and fixed and false teeth in glasses. Golf carts and porches with swings. These are a few of her favorite things. When the fire sleeps, when the bones break, when the leaves all bad, I simply remember her favorite things. And if she don't feel so bad, hot tea and crumpets and buffets for bunions. No spicy hot food or foods cooked
cooked with onions, baskets and leaf pads and hot meals. These are a few of our favorite things. Back pains, confused brains, no paroxysm, thin bones and fractured, and hair that is thinning. And we not mention our short shrunken frames when we remember our favorite things. When the joints ache, when the lips break, when our eyes grow dim, we simply remember the great life we had, and then we won't feel so bad.
Not sure I painted a pretty picture about getting old. Let's see. Mother.
One of the biggest blessings we have in this country is that we can get together and have fun. And haven't we had a lot of fun tonight? There's a lot of countries. There's a lot of countries in this world that fun is not in their vocabulary. And you've seen pictures and I've seen pictures, and they just don't know what fun is. And I really feel for those people. But I love it when we get together to have fun. And there's a few people that have performed tonight that I'm never going to think about the same way again. I knew you were a mess, but I didn't know you were that kind of mess. But I just have one song, and this song came out in 1950. And it's been one of my favorite songs ever since. And I recently had my 45th class reunion, and I sang it there, and I'd like to sing it for you tonight. This audience is so appreciative that it makes you want to do things you're not talented for at all. May the good Lord bless and keep you, whether near or far away. May you find that long-awaited golden day today. May your troubles all be small ones, and your fortune 10 times 10. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May you have a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows. Never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows. Never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again.
Now you see where I get my singing ability. I'm really surprised she didn't ask me to, sing with her. You're not? Edna, you keep following and following that list. As I said before, Billy and I didn't have anything to do with the talent that was here, or lack thereof. All we did was kind of coordinate it. And everyone deserves a round of applause for having enough courage to get up here and do it. It's my understanding this concludes tonight, other than just getting together and fellowshipping and leaving if you're going to leave or do whatever. So if you would bow with me, and then you'll be able to do what you wish.